Hello everyone. Hello, welcome to Humanities Hub class. So today we'll be doing what is GDP and how do we calculate it. But before that, I would like to tell you something. As you all know that people work in primary, secondary and tertiary sector and they produce a very large number of goods and services. And primary and secondary sector, they produce goods and tertiary sector generates services. So the question here arises that a large number of goods and services they are produced. So how do we calculate? How do we count various goods and services? Right. So before that, I would like to define what is GDP, right? So let us see that what is the definition of GDP. I have already highlighted this part. So see GDP here. The value of final goods and services produced in each sector during a particular year provides the total production of the sector of that year, and sum of the production in three sectors gives GDP, gross domestic product, right? That means primary, secondary and tertiary sector, they produce goods and services, and sum of the production in these sectors is known as GDP, gross domestic product. Now the question arises where kids, they find very difficult to understand that how do we count goods and services, right? And I will try to explain it in a very simple way. See, have a look at this point number 3. When so many thousand of goods and services are produced, you might think that this is an impossible task. So like primary sector uh, produce wheat and rice and so many agricultural products. So I'm just giving you the example. And here your book, we can have a look. We can add, how can we add up cars and computers, right? Production, secondary sector. So if you add goods, so what will you get? Nothing. So economists, they suggested that the value of goods and services should be used rather than adding up the actual number of goods produced. Got it? So GDP is the sum of total production in all the three sectors, gross domestic product. And today we will understand how do we calculate GDP. So first thing I have just explained that we do not add total number of goods produced. So what do we add? We add the value of goods and services produced. Like here, there is one example given in your book. For example, 10,000 kg wheat is sold at 8 kg. So the value of wheat is 80,000. So you won't add 10,000 kgs of wheat. What will you add? You will add the 80,000. That means you will add the value of wheat. You will not add number, right? So second point here is that when you add the value of goods, so what do you add? You won't add intermediate goods. See the highlighted part. You will include the final goods and services. Now, what does it mean? What is meant by final goods and services and how they are different from intermediate goods? So here, a very beautiful example is given. For instance, a farmer who sells wheat to a flour mill for 8 rupees per kg, 8 rupees 8 per kg. The mill grinds the wheat and sell the flour to biscuit company for rupees 10. Then biscuit company uses the flour and things such as sugar and oil to make flour packet, 4 packets of biscuit, and it sell biscuit in the market to consumer for rupees 60. So here rupees 60 is the final value. And intermediate goods, वो सारी इसमें क्या चीजें हैं? Like flour used or oil or sugar. तो final product लेने के लिए जो बीच में आप चीजें इस्तेमाल करते हैं उनको आप intermediate goods करते हैं. लेकिन when we calculate or count GDP, we count only value of final goods and services. इंटरमीडिएट गुड्स की वैल्यू को आप ऐड नहीं करते. नाउ द क्वेश्चन अराइजेस that why only final goods and services count. अब intermediate goods की वैल्यू हम क्यों ऐड नहीं करते? Very simple to understand कि जो final value of goods and services है, it already includes the value of intermediate goods. फिर वही बिस्किट वाली एग्जांपल पर आते हैं कि if someone is selling a packet of biscuit for ₹15, तो उस 15 रुपीज में जब वो आपको बेच रहा है एक बिस्किट का पैकेट, तो उसमें उसने अपनी सारी जो बीच में रॉ मटेरियल लगा है, जो भी उसकी चीजें ऐड हुई है बीच में फाइनल प्रोडक्ट बनाने में, उसको उसने ऐड करके बेचा. वो आपसे अलग से थोड़ा चार्ज करेगा कि 15 रुपए का बिस्किट का पैकेट है, उसमें 8 रुपए की व्हीट लगी थी तो 4 रुपए का ऑयल लगा था, ऐसे नहीं. इंटरमीडिएट गुड्स जो बीच में एक फाइनल प्रोडक्ट बनाने के लिए लगती है, उन सब की वैल्यू को आप ऐड करने के बाद फाइनल वैल्यू पर आते हैं. तो दैट मीन्स कि व्हेन वी ऐड final value, yeah, why only final goods and services are counted in case you get this question. So what is the answer? The value of final goods already includes the value of intermediate goods. So what have you understood? That different people work in different sectors, primary, secondary and tertiary. Few produce goods and few generate services. So we add goods and services generated in different sectors and we count them, but only final goods and services. Intermediate goods are not counted. Why so? Because the value of final goods already includes a value of intermediate goods. And here you will get the definition of gross domestic product or GDP. The value of final goods and services produced in each sector during a particular year provides a total production of sector for the year, and sum of production in 3 sectors gives what is called the gross domestic product. Right? So I hope so कि आपको ये ठीक से समझ आ गया होगा और अब इसको लेकर कोई कंफ्यूजन होना नहीं चाहिए. See you soon with another video. Bye. Take care.